new 500,000 Spanish 1st of April to Embark. As we know, if you are an immigrant living in Spain and you have the criteria to get the Spanish citizenship before the 1st of April, then you can apply, and should you have, for example, merchant marine, seafarer, officer, we are very interested you apply. Of course, Europe could follow the same system because the European maritime strategic sector has around 50-60% of world ships trading around Europe, and we need the talent to be retained here. Why? Because the other countries have zero tax and then Europeans have a lot of tax. But here, there's an opportunity. If you're living in Spain now, whether you are from any nation, it could be Ukraine, Russia, India, Philippines, Indonesia, also Latin countries. It could be from Maghreb, from Algeria, Morocco, Libya, Tunis, Egypt, and so on. Then please apply urgently within Candina Group, because then the next barrier, Europe has 26 countries. It's like 26 chickens with no head. They don't know about this maritime strategic sector, which could generate 4 million jobs, and then 2 million on board, 75,000 ships, 2 million home, and then that's direct. Indirect, this 40 million, has total 44 million jobs could be generated within Europe, and the talent of the maritime sector retained if we had the same competitive advantages as they do have in Singapore, in India, in China, which is zero tax. Then we could really beat the tax. Yes, and have a huge competitive advantage to generate these jobs. But now, if you are living in Spain and your compliance is perfect for the 1st of April, apply in Candina, because then we could look at some flags. Perhaps the Spanish flag does not allow some nationalities like Ukraine or Russia certificates or any Filipino certificates, but perhaps the Italian flag, yes. Then same thing could apply for the Dutch flag, and then same thing could apply for the Ts and the Madeira flag. Yeah, but it could be interesting also that this video some politicians watch and then think about, why don't we have zero tax for European seafarers, because then we could generate these 500,000 jobs here within Europe perpetually, and they can really calculate about how much really direct and indirect strategic maritime sector could generate, because Europe is an appendix in the middle of the planet and has more closer countries, and the world commerce is 80%, so it could really be strategic to get hold the grip of these 500,000 new jobs. But so apply urgently Candina, and then we will think whether you are from this country, if it is accepted for the Italian flag or for the Spanish flag or for the Madeira flag, for any flag. But in any ways, we need 50% of cabotage ships to have Europeans, and so one way or another, we're going to really work very hard to get a job for you, so you can stay here and help us roll together, as this maritime sector is very important for Europe. Thank you very much indeed. Bye.